The kid
That
is...
was a question.
What is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Rocklee Lee.
And your girl, Ursa.
Yo, we're here for season 2, Severance, episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right before clicking on this next episode, the last thing I personally saw was Milchek saying, may Kier have mercy on you of some sort. And I don't talk enough about the uses of their own scripture and the indoctrination of their employees. So, that being said, all right, follow my rabbit hole. I found it interesting that this guy has a whole bunch of employees following his own religion. You know, I thought of prophets or whatever that just, or cults that start and people just follow what they believe.
Yeah, conviction versus religion.
I guess it's not a religion, but there's a spirit. They follow a guide, so I call it a cult. Not, I guess it's not a religion, but some people call religions a cult. My vocabulary is not big enough to talk about my point, so just follow what I'm trying to say. But I appreciate what you're trying to say too to help me get the right words. So I find it interesting that you run this company, and especially because you can brainwash them, you instill your own beliefs. Just use beliefs and ideology, okay? But it mirrors the religious aspects, except for talking about salvation. It doesn't talk about salvation. It just talks about how to live your life. And religion has often been important. Not that this is a religion, but religion has been important with controlling people. So the fact that they use it on their workforce who's brainwashed to get them to follow is just interesting to me. Because it's like, yeah, with any structure, if you're starting a new society, one of the first things you want to do to keep everyone controlled, especially if it's a big population, is to give them religion and a strong set of values and why they're going to follow that. Get them to repeat it, say these words, you know, thou shalt not, you know, if you want to be able to slap around your employees or your people, if you want to slap around your people, thou shalt turn the other cheek, you know? Now they're not going to hit you back. They're going to take it. Even though you guys all know that you're going to whip them, do whatever, but they're conditioned to turn the other cheek. Even though you, as the leader or authority person, doesn't actually believe that. You will not turn the other cheek. You will use violence.
Yes, with that being said, you can still see that a brain does not accept limitations, and they're trying to indoctrinate these people, and with the brain so fresh, they still find a way to question it.
Truth. And a lot of that happened when foreign info leaked its way into the system, which is inevitable, but yes.
But before that leaked into the system, with the newbie coming in, the first question is, what do we do here? How can I get out?
Now you open up the rabbit hole even further. Now you made me see why certain groups or certain people in power would want to keep other people out their country. Among many reasons, if you have a certain ideology that you want to be dominant and other people are coming into your area that don't share those ideologies, you're going to watch your ideologies diminish. And some people are holding on to those ideologies and don't want other people to bring it in and change your values. But that doesn't mean
because the values will change society and the culture.
But that doesn't mean the incoming values are bad. They're just not what you believe. So you reject those people and their values, because and you want to close up.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. That's some parts about the show I personally like the most, is it gets me to think about things like that I am personally fascinated in. I love things like that. I can't utilize this information. It's basically useless to me, but I like thinking about it. Anyways, end of my story.
I don't know how it's so useless. Like, it makes you think. So in a way, you're exercising your brain.
I mean, fair enough. Well, I guess what I say, like, a useful piece of information is someone telling me that Palantir is no longer at $120 a share and it's at $84 a share, and I should buy it right now.
To see results on the outside of your
I can't utilize this information to make more money.
But you're actually utilizing it,
because any other information, any other show, you really don't learn much other than you're going through a story. With this one, it triggers your brain to like, the hell? Now I think I have to think outside the box or inside the box or whatever that is. So now it is useful because you're exercising your thinking, your brain in a way.
I think you're also right. I'm gonna take back what I say. It's also useful because now that I've thought about this, when the government or such does certain things, I'm like, oh, I see what y'all doing. I've seen this in a sci-fi show.
There's a possibility that could relate, or maybe based on how you thought, like you may be able to like maybe question things twice, or not necessarily what the government does, or just a daily thing that you do.
Agreed. I stand corrected. May Cure continue to bestow wisdom onto you.
Choose your reactor.
How do you think Mark is gonna feel that he slept with the Audi? Now the Innie has no recollection.
Yo, he cheated on his wife.
He cheated on the Innie.
But he cheated on his Audi's wife with the Audi personality. This man is in an interesting scenario.
Right. And he cheated on the Innie with the Audi.
And he also cheated on the Innie with the Audi. And now he has to restart this relationship with her when he's gone physical with her and she's like, I don't even know about this. It's going to be weird for Helly actually, in my opinion. Because I already asked, you know, how do you feel violated about your body, hypothetically, if one...
So like we had a really intimate moment. I literally like went through for that. And...
Two
Is that right?
separate personalities, but they shared the same body.
Her?
I don't know who this is. Definitely not my homie Bert. Dental work. Those can be weapons. The things they make are so random. You know what I mean? Paintings, combat cards, dental work.
I don't know if they make the paintings or they just store the paintings.
I shouldn't say they make the paintings. The things they have are random.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting that Irv had a connection with Bert, whose people used to use this room very often too. It's like it's not a coincidence.
There it is. Are we gonna see through past these doors?
Nope.
Oh.
This show just gives you things to think about.
Why? Ah.
Good, I guess, although he fell off the rope, apparently. No, it just got a little wet, that's all. No idea.
Oh, for the procedure, he has to take his stuff.
Yeah, just keep trying, I guess. Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta get to work. Hey.
You need to get your dryer fixed.
Like, not live here.
I can't keep coming in and out. It depends on how dumb you played it. Maybe tonight, I'll just sub later.
Because I haven't remembered anything else.
Right. Well, maybe he already has.
It goes both ways. You don't know anything, but your enemy might be getting knowledge. Well, I guess they're like stitching them back together so that there's almost...
Just making the connection to split.
Yeah, so that there's like almost no longer individual brainwaves. And then both Innie and Audi would have access to each other's memories. Or that's just that. The Innie and Audi never merge, but they have access to each other's memories.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Will I be updating Father later?
Father.
You should hear it from me.
We have decided to spare him knowledge of this contretemps.
Contretemps.
Well, please let him know that his daughter is alive and well.
Some residual trauma is to be expected after such an ordeal.
Oh, they really believe this stuff. I get it.
Perhaps
78%.
81 as of Friday.
Mark S.
It won't be much longer. It won't be you. It will be your Annie.
My Annie who tried to kill me.
See?
And then the other one tried to kill me. They're fucking animals.
You slept with one.
I'll just fake it again.
Milchik's many errors this weekend have forced our hand.
No checks, many errors.
Father encouraged it.
Oh, yeah. She's coming back. Corbella's coming back. Milchek
It's
really
a risk.
can't run it.
Mark S. won't work without her.
And the work is mysterious and important,
The mysterious end.
so we must give him her.
Mark S. won't work without
The
her.
board appreciates her sacrifice.
What? So the heir is sacrificing oneself for the greater cause. That's also accurate in many lores. The son sacrifices himself, a daughter, in this case.
Good morning, Helly.
Who the fuck are you?
See? First time back ever.
I'm Miss Swung.
Why are you a kid?
What the hell?
That's you, Helly. I'm sorry I didn't
So
recognize.
she was never back since. Are the cameras back on it?
Don't know. Mark S won't work without Helly. 81%. The Helly walk is back. Yeah, the hair is bobbing.
Is she
Her any.
together again? Come on in.
I need to know what's going on.
There you go.
Like right now.
Where's Irving? Was she spying on us?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Yeah.
It's called a Glasgow block.
Wait, are you saying that she was down here
Yeah.
as me?
Maybe she still is. Hey, I repeat myself. Where is Irving? Yeah, where is he?
Man loves Irving.
By stealing my fucking body?
Our only option was permanent dismissal.
No, we want the homie back.
So he is dead.
Yeah, killed him. That's what dismissal means.
No. Irving B's Audi has departed on an elongated cruise voyage. I don't give 3 dry fucks about his Audi.
Thank you.
Take my identity.
More has happened, baby girl. Wait till you find out the rest of it.
Have you ever heard the story of the Glasgow?
Oh my gosh, I always have a story.
Let's assume we haven't.
Thank you, Mark.
To go incognito amongst his people.
Oh yeah, it's
In
common.
the hopes of learning the true grievances.
Shout out to the Wizard King, Julius.
A Glasgow.
Oh, that's just a normal story.
The man for which he was remembered. Kier Egan himself was known to do so in his ether factories. He was carrying on this noble tradition.
Noble tradition.
It smells like horse shit. Yeah, Swedish horse shit.
She shut up for
He's
that.
still dead. He's departed on an elongated cruise voyage. Yeah, I know. Is he gonna come back or not?
Dylan's lip are like
Yeah,
every time he stops talking.
I noticed. Reminds me of Kristen Kirk,
He is not.
the one from Vampire. I forgot. Durst? No, it's not Durst.
Oh, some actual honesty. It will take time to absorb all that has occurred. This went well.
No, it didn't.
Allow me to escort you to MDR
No,
and help reacclimate you to your work environment.
no. The Helly ferocity is there. Now I gotta go back and actually watch a couple of moments. Reacclimate you. There's a reason he said that. What?
This is you.
There's only
I
3.
don't know. I'm not going near that thing.
Oh, because only 4. There used to be 3. There used to be 4, and now there's 3.
If you're taking feedback, I hate it.
Same.
And no.
They took him out the photo? They really said they were going to destroy all evidence of him. Like he never existed. They meant it.
Words of consequences. I'd hate to rescind certain privileges.
Oh.
Hall passes will still be available. Let us have a funeral. Irving is a person and he's gone. So, not a retirement party.
A funeral.
Funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this MDR's position? Dude.
Back me up.
Quick, yes. So it doesn't take up the whole day? Well said, Mark. Thank you. Not you.
Oh, he's the thing he's taking.
I made me cough.
He's not 100% right now.
As well, back on this.
Bereavement, kid? Bereave? What's bereave? A funeral?
Yeah, like a funeral. Like when you go take off for somebody that died.
Mark? Hello? Coming in.
He's not ready. Ooh, Helly! We're not ready.
You okay?
We're not ready, Helly.
Not really.
Oh, he said he's not okay. We slept together.
Is he gonna say that?
Obviously not.
What was she like?
Like you? Funny.
Like you. You're like her. I don't know. I don't know who you are, I guess.
Oh. Oh, man.
In the bad
Yes, you
sense.
do.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this.
It's not my fault that my Audi hijacked me.
It's not her fault. But But
Mark, what happened to you up there?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, let's just try to forget it. Okay?
oh, Helly, poor thing, poor thing. You thought Mark was gonna be the one suffering. It's poor Helly. Her Audi hijacked her body and put her made her life complicated. Helly is a victim of Helly.
I thought bereavement events were for innies who died on the floor.
Well, the affections index for Irving B was in the high 60s. It will help the others to grieve.
The affection index?
May I say a question?
May you say a question?
May.
Ask a question, but okay.
Yeah, it's not a question.
Makes them feel like people.
That wasn't a question. It was an opinion. Unsolicited.
Unsolicited. He's slowly validating the people. I expect
The
to.
first performance review is today, right?
Uh-oh. Miss Wang don't want to keep her job. Milkshake! The kid is...
That's a question.
Getting pressing my boy Milkshake.
Refreshments.
That was a question.
Today we honor Irving B. Given the sudden and frigid events which brought us here, 9 seconds to silently remember Irving.
9
And
seconds.
thank here for our time with him.
9 seconds. That's half of 18. I'm still remembering the 18.
There. We will now have a eulogy from Dylan G.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite Irving story.
There's so many of them.
Yes.
The least fun guy in the world, he was really fun.
Agreed, actually.
One time, he was pissed at me for watering down the toner, so he put toner in my water cup. He stopped me before I drank it, though. He only take a sip of it later because I forgot he said that.
What a fool!
Asking for help with something near the end.
He just said, hang on.
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
He was awesome and I miss him.
The way he speaks, his choice of words and
Thank you,
vocabulary.
Dylan G. A little sugar with their usual salt, whose dark hair is courtesy of the Black Beauty watermelon from the country, Malaysia.
What? Yo, what? What? Yo!
This one.
The choice of details. Watermelon from the black country of Malaysia or something like that. I'm not eating the homie's head.
Yes, well, I feel the theremin works best in moderation.
The theremin?
But
You
at
can
practice,
play your piece for me later.
Nah, Miss Huang is going to rebel.
Why did they feed them melons?
I think because you can make a head. Oh, that's a nice piece of melon.
They're melon.
No. Mark's not okay.
We gotta get to work, but great ceremony, guys. I mean, isn't it kind of over?
Mark,
Just go.
why don't you give a shit?
Because he's not dead, he's just not here.
You two catch up?
What's that?
You tell her Miss Casey's your wife yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's my Audi's wife, but sure. No, it's pretty crazy.
Dylan.
Hell.
I already had these
Why won't you
conversations
talk
with
to
you.
me?
What do you want to talk about, Helly?
I don't know, maybe the fact that Miss Casey's your Audie's wife? Not gonna do anything. Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
We'll work as a team.
That's what you said already.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because they are smarter than us, okay? They know everything. That's mapping the floor, all of it. They know everything we're doing because Helena told them
Everything we're doing.
That wasn't me.
But Helen.
Mark, I'm not.
Oh man, this is an interesting
I'm
conversation.
me.
And who's that?
And how do I know that?
You just have to trust me.
This is so tough. He's so demoralized.
Didn't you say he made love?
He really did. He poured his heart into her and then found out it wasn't real. Now everything's a lie.
Stop being a fucking asshole.
Your first performance review is Department Chief.
Natalie, just before we begin, I was wondering if I could have a word with you. I want you to understand I am grateful for them,
But
truly. they're a measure of appreciation, then I accept that appreciation.
But
I was just wondering if you could share with me a little how you felt, because I'm thinking our experiences here have been similar in some ways. We face similar challenges.
we face some of the
And
challenges.
perhaps the paintings and the...
Oh, her smile's gone.
Mr. Drummond's waiting.
Let us go.
What did he say that was so bad though? I feel like it
I
was
didn't
an.
say bad, but they probably had the same feelings. You said she's a sister and a brother, right?
Okay, asshole. Guess this is it.
Hang in there. And now I don't know.
What is he thinking?
Good question. Oh, literally, there's a thing that says "hang in there." Look behind it. It's probably the painting's behind it. He's duplicated it. Oh, there's a door. That's why I thought. Okay, that's the legacy. Oh, he wrote it. Ah. He was right not to say everything before. They had a mole.
If the review is to take longer than 4 hours, there will be a break for lunch, with the order taken in advance.
Well, I hope that won't be necessary.
Here is the lunch menu.
It will be necessary then. Because he's letting you know.
That's your attendance and urinalysis are both in the excellent range. There have been 3 contentions reported anonymously,
Contentions.
which have been investigated and confirmed.
Oh.
Oh,
Same response.
Uses too many big words.
Thank
a colloquially employed.
There-
The deflections will be heard after the lunch break.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
No one knows what
sorry.
the hell you're talking about.
On several of your daily logs, which led to a confusion as to where in the document to begin reading. But the bulk of our day will revolve around the following, which failed to coalesce.
Coalesce.
You instituted kindness reforms.
Because I'm not Harmony Cobell.
Kindness reforms, leading by the team once they return.
Oh.
You arranged an outdoor
So he was
retreat
actually listening to
team
him.
building occurrence, and the discovery of the true identity of another, at great risk and harm to the Egan name.
Milchik was actually trying. Oh. He actually was listening and trying. I don't know what to do with that information. But it makes you see him in a better light. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
Books at the history of this planet.
Mark's completion of Cold
It
Heart.
will take place under your stewardship.
It will.
It's quite a legacy you will leave.
Thank you, Mr. Drummond.
Oh, what Miss Harmony
It's a
wants
great
it.
deal.
I think it's time to go back to the basics.
Back to the basics.
Remember these severed workers' greater purpose. To treat them as what they really are.
Not like people. Oh. Now things are really interesting. Incorrect use of paper clips. 85% complete. Oh, he's locked in.
I'm tightening the leash.
That's what you want to hear.
Hi, Mark. Mr. Melcher, I see you left work 6 minutes early.
Yeah,
May I come in? How was the rest of the funeral?
I left.
Did you get what you needed from it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I can't wait to read her article about it in that newspaper you showed me. What was it called again? The Bullshit Gazette? Oh, you mean putting the numbers in the thing?
Refining.
Right?
Yes. Does that
Refining.
sound good?
Praise Cure.
Praise Cure.
Oh.
We did.
Did you tell her that you fucked her outie at the Yorkville?
No.
Leader in waiting of this company.
Leader in waiting in this company.
Have a restful evening.
What's up, Oh.
6 minutes.
Is that what you think he did? To take up 6 minutes? Oh man. We got some juice. to deal with.
The workers were. I noticed that not a single worker had a watch. They simply referenced a large standard clock near the door.
Yeah? Yeah.
It's the literal opposite of what you were saying before.
Yes. They're changing the scripture. You're a sellout, bro. Respectfully.
One point that Nat made was
Okay.
He really
she
sold
said
out.
that innies tend to thrive in an environment of structure.
Look at
Once
you.
that is established,
I know, but this sounds like Lumen's language.
well, it's a Trojan's horse. Beget a revolution.
But these aren't your ideas.
The Lumen's
These are not
idea.
your ideas. And also, okay, Lumen hurts people, you know that. And if you want to water down your work so they can use it for their fucking propaganda, then you're hurting people too.
I will reflect on your words.
Reflect? Ooh.
And also, this is a fiscal and creative opportunity. I'm not inclined to just walk away from it.
Oh, I can't be mad at him for that one.
Lost its appeal for you.
I can't be mad at him for that.
Okay, whatever. I'm never of it.
No.
He may be a sellout, but he's an expensive
No,
sellout.
thank you.
But she stands for ideals. My man is like, yo, I'm gonna try to make a bag, and Lumen's willing to pay.
Right.
It's just that he was the kind of character that you would
That
think
he was
is-
against it. Remember
Yeah,
how
he
they
stood for
met
things.
for dinner without food?
So someone like him selling out is like, dude. If I sold out, y'all wouldn't be surprised. If I sold out, it'd actually be on brand. I wouldn't even be betraying anything. Nigga, first that nigga resold out.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's going to that payphone. I don't know.
We've seen this.
Yeah, that was when the homie Bert was looking at him in episode 2 or 3. I want to say 3 of season 2.
It's me again. So, they fired me. I think they know what my name is up to. I'm telling you, I have to go.
He notices it. Him. Bert.
You! Why are you following me? I got this thing when somebody shows up on my doorstep screaming my name.
I
don't
want
know why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Call it a quarter.
That makes sense.
You were with Lumen.
I was.
Why were you at my house the other night? I don't know. It wasn't you at all, was it? It was Severance.
Yes. Yes.
I got canned a couple of weeks ago, and my innie had an unsanctioned erotic entanglement with another worker. They wouldn't tell me who. Then you show up at my door. You think we were an item?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Field certainly thinks so. We had to cancel our trip to Milwaukee. Thanks for that.
Oh,
Yeah, well.
this
and
is
I'm sorry
spicy.
I came at you just now.
I didn't mean
It's
to
fine.
come at you that way.
Wow.
Got my joke? Anyone got my joke?
I don't know.
Sit and have coffee with me. Invite him out? Yes.
Tomorrow.
We got a ham?
It'd be nice to come over. We could sit down, talk through it all.
With the homie? Is it gonna be 3 of y'all?
Yes.
You and me and
That's what I'm
husband.
asking.
Fields.
Fields.
They're gonna be in trouble.
You like red wine? Expensive.
Red wine and sausages go good together, I believe.
I haven't had red wine
Really?
in forever.
I know what you mean.
That's crazy.
I know where you live.
See you tomorrow.
Interesting.
Aww.
And you may not get to experience the life with Bert, but the Audi will. Interesting.
He's working with somebody.
Mm-hmm. They were working on something. Her!
Sorry, there was.
Oh, never mind. She has that metal.
Yeah, she said it gave her time to think. What I thought was her.
They don't have a body. They don't have a body.
She's not dead. She's just not here.
That's what his innie
That's what
said.
he said.
Who's in there?
That's what his innie
You
said.
know, like everywhere else in here.
Basically. So,
Basically.
are we gonna?
One more day.
Usually, you've done this once.
That's what I want to know.
It's period, but okay.
I love his sarcasm or whatever remarks he has.
She's just completely moved in there.
Yeah, every time she leaves the house, there's a chance of her getting caught.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What is he gonna ask her? Ooh.
I don't know.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, oh, it's happening. That PD experience.
What?
You're Audi, you can parallel park and listen to songs. Who would say, was that Helena talking? Oh,
No,
that's
is
Casey with the sessions. Yo, your Audi is on top of it. The Casey therapy sessions.
That's crazy.
So weird, Annie.
So basically, they're hallucinating what has happened in the innies, randomly popping, like they're not controlled. That's crazy. That's insane.
Your Audi is going to be.
He's so alive.
The memory. He has a memory. Yeah.
I said it! What? We didn't get much of this.
The abstractness and storytelling of this is it's just not anything I can compare it to. It's just really not. Even the way they leave off that cliffhanger, he leaves off on Casey.
They're compared. There's something compared to.
What? What do you compare it to?
Salvador Dali's paintings.
Oh, that's like your favorite person. That's her favorite painter. Say that person's name again?
Salvador Dali.
Boom. Got her.
Basically, this procedure is making you hallucinate the memories. Like you live the memories as life passes. That's dangerous. Because you could be driving and something that's so dangerous.
I think after you get to this stage, it's going to be okay, or it should be okay. But yeah, you don't just wake up and like, oh, I had these memories. You like walk through doors and open them. Yes, like you're saying, you live them.
Like he was walking upstairs in the hallway, and that triggered the brain to switch to the frequency of the memory of the innie. And so like literally he's living that. So that's hallucinating. And that's dangerous.
How do you feel about Mark and Helena's differences that they're having and how they're dealing with it, how they're managing it? The sovereignty of privacy, the body, all that. I thought their conversation
I feel like he feels like he was he was strict. I don't think he's happy about that.
No, I think
But he's not a person that shows emotion like that.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to express it. He trusted her. He shared all the sauce. Oh, he was on cloud 9, gave her everything. Found out he was tricked. Yeah. And then the first thing Helly wants to do is go back to ground zero. Like, oh yeah, let's do this together. He's like, I already been through all this with you. And he's like, y'all are smarter than me. And she keeps saying, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Like, give me a chance. And her argument is sound. But from Mark's, you ever heard me like I tell a story or I start telling you something and then you interrupt me or something like that? And then you're like, all right, go ahead and tell me whatever you were saying again. I was like, nah, like, I just lost motivation. I don't even want to tell that story again. Mm-hmm. This is a lesser feeling than what Mark is feeling, but I just that was the closest example I can have to relate to him. It's like I already been through all this, and I got a rush of emotions that don't feel so pleasant right now. I don't even want to touch that. The homie's gone. I trusted you, and I'm just broken right now. I don't even know how to have this conversation with you. Do you think he's afraid to tell her that they slept together? Why don't you think he mentioned that?
I don't know. Maybe because he's just not wanting to share anything with her.
And how does Milchick know, by the way? They be sharing information. Like, why would Helly share that information?
Was there a camera inside the tent?
Yes.
Possibly.
Was there a camera? He was gone. Mm-hmm. Did Helly share that information with the board or with anybody? Was good. Mm-hmm. And now I'm noticing more. These people really are supposed to believe the Kier stuff. This Kier thing, they actually believe it.
Right.
The cult is a real cult, not just on the employees who are severed. Because the guy who was interviewing
the company
Milchick.
itself.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Milchick's not as bad as we thought he was.
No, he was trying to treat them more like persons. I think because he was their handler, he became more fond of the personalities in there, although he was just a prick. But he was doing whatever the boss was doing. He's basically doing his job. He's all about his job. Now that he has the power to change job, he's like, because he was the one holding hands with them, bringing them parties.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, he humanized them.
Yeah, because he was close to them. Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true.
He doesn't get severed. So
that's like a nurse becoming an executive role in a company, but now you actually care about the patients rather than just budget.
That's right.
Listen, so they gave him paintings, and there was brothers, and he was talking to this other lady.
So
like,
how did that make you feel?
How did that make you feel? She didn't want to talk about that. So I can't help but ignore that the storyline gave the brother the part where he humanized his employees and wanted to treat them somewhat with respect as far as the company goes. Because I never
slavery.
I never liked the way Milchick treated him, but now that I have the greater picture and I'm like compared to them, he was trying while not he was being loyal to the company 100% while trying to give these people some rights.
Right.
Y'all want to be treated human? So be it. Now I see what Miss Huang was saying. I thought, yeah, Miss Huang was spitting, but now that we've gotten the totality of it all, I'm like, oh, Huang don't want to treat, she's like, yeah, don't treat them like humans. I knew that's what she said, but because I didn't have the greater picture, I'm just looking in the moment. The moment is, if they start having value on themselves and start thinking freely and thinking independently and thinking of themselves as human, they're not going to listen to you anymore. So from the company's perspective, I saw what she was saying. But so I thought he was just doing bad at his job. But now that I know, it's like, oh, it's not that he's doing bad at his job. Yes, he is, but he's also trying to be a good person as best as possible. Mm-hmm. So now I see, like, when he was trying to reward people and they didn't behave properly, like, he was really hurt. He's like, you don't know what I'm trying to do, son.
Right. That's funny.
Yo, Dylan, I'm trying to introduce you to your family, son.
That's why he dumped the marshmallow.
Yeah. Do you know how much I'm sacrificing? The score I'm gonna get trying to help you guys out, and you over here laughing. I'm making arrangements so you can see your wife, and y'all not gonna respect me at this moment. Now Milchick is spitting. I see a whole new side to Milchick. So now I see him doubling down.
The review gave you a whole perspective of his persona. Before he's like, he's antagonizing them. No, that was orders from Kpop. And it's like, I don't trust him. He's funny because he was antagonizing them, and now he's trying to be nice, so you don't believe. So yeah, interesting.
And the nicer he is, then the more he puts his job at risk for someone like Corbell to come through and sneak his position. Right. By the way, didn't this episode imply that they were going to give her position, but they also tell Milchick he ain't going anywhere?
Right. What is that going to be?
Yeah.
Back to square one?
All right, guys. Until next time, Yaboyrocklee.
You grow yourself.
Out. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.